So in this video, I'm going to show you one of my favorite foods and a traditional dish from my family. So while we're on the way to my favorite food, I want to talk a little bit about myself and my usual diet. So growing up, I've always loved sports, anything active outdoors. That's what I've loved doing, especially basketball, and now just working out, weight training in general. That and the fact that I'm LDS, I think are the two biggest factors that play into my usual diet choices. So, because of those religious beliefs and a simple desire to be healthy, I try and stay away from alcohol and drugs, stuff like that. And then because I love sports so much, I try my best to eat healthy with a diet that's high in carbs and protein. So, here you're going to see the big reveal on my favorite food as we arrive here. Krispy Kremes. My family loves donuts. We call it the Holy KK.
So because of my interest in sports, nutrition's always been important for me so I can give my body what it needs and perform in those areas. But I believe in moderation in all things, and sometimes you just gotta have fun.
So I do love donuts, but I don't eat them often. I do my best to eat real, simple, healthy foods. And here we have a recipe that was made up by my grandmother and her mother, and it's just been passed down for a few generations in my family. It's super simple. You just need flour, eggs, some chicken broth, and some salt and pepper. Okay, to start out here, we're going to be making the dough for these noodles. So you just crack 12 eggs into a mixing bowl, and then here we're whisking them just enough to break the yolks of all those eggs. And then we're going to be slowly adding in flour. The recipe usually calls for about 4 to 5 cups of flour, and we're also going to add in salt and pepper at this point and mix it together. As it's in the mixing bowl, you can add flour as needed to get that texture consistency how you want it. And then we're going to start our chicken broth on the stove there. And then we're going to pull the dough out of the mixer and start kneading it on the counter. You can see we actually beat it a little bit as well. This is to get the gluten to relax so that we're able to roll it out and it will keep its shape so we can cut our noodles. So we just continue to roll it out here. We want to get it big enough and thin enough that we can cut our noodles. I'm sure my grandmother and her mother always just use a knife, and that's fine. We've done that in the past, but I'm from a generation that's very lazy, so I got this nice noodle cutter to make it really easy.
N-double-O-D-L-E-S, got my noodles, yes. N-double-O-D-L-E-S, got my noodles, yes. N-double-O, 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 N-double, 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 N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-double-O-D-L-E-S, got my noodles, yes. N-double-O-D-L-E-S, got my noodles, yes. N-double-O, 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 N-double, 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 N-N-N-N-N.
After the noodles are all cut and ready to go, the next step is just getting them into boiling water. They usually cook for around 20 minutes, so I'm going to set the timer here for 20 minutes, and we're going to get all these noodles into the water to cook. Like I said, it's a super simple recipe. From this point on out, you just stir it occasionally, and you are done. Ready to enjoy your fat noodles.